tips that we learned along the way, things that we think that you should look out for. Of course, we've mentioned a couple of things as we were going, but we just have about 6 or more things that we think that you should look out for when you are looking for a house in Lagos. And so I'll start by...
Let me start.
Okay.
The first one, use an agent.
Yeah, use an agent.
They always have like, use a good agent. They always have like a cluster of like houses or like groups of like different houses, good ones that they can always readily give you. They're not just going to go and start searching for a house for you.
Yeah, and they have like intel, so like immediately a house just gets on the market, they are usually aware.
And some guys that are good enough with their renting officers, like with their landlords, they can get you better prices.
Exactly. And don't get me wrong, yes, of course you're going to pay a commission, but at the end of the day, the truth is you cannot go around Lagos knocking on the door trying to find out. It's not, people don't generally just put out posters, you know. Do not think that, see, there's some things you should just leave to the professionals. Don't think that you are going to figure out which house. See, just use an agent. That's yeah, I did, that wasn't part of my notes, but that is definitely very, very important.
Secondly, don't take the first house anybody ever gives you, because you don't know what is potentially better out there.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to make sure that you are checking out
your options.
But you have to be careful in Lagos as well, because while you are checking out your options, somebody has paid.
Regarding that one too, style.
Somebody has paid. Do you know how many houses we lost? In fact, I think that's what even made us quickly get this house, because by the time the price was just too good to be true, and then by the time we even wanted to pay, he said upstairs has gone. I said, hello.
Thankfully, upstairs has gone.
It's okay. Oh, because upstairs has problems. They have way more problems than us, but anyway, that's
their story. They'll shoot their own video.
I said they'll shoot their own video. But yeah, and I think yeah, so that's really, really important to make sure that you use an agent. Then I think another thing that is really, really important for us is traffic. Guys, I was not considering, or let me say, I didn't pay attention to how much traffic there would have been if we had lived in Bagada. If you guys are very used to Lagos, if you are in Nigeria, you know that Bagada is like a place that only has one route going and one major route really, and that's that Oronshoki expressway. So whenever there's traffic there or there's any jam there, that was it. So you need to look for an area that is very easy to maneuver. There are various entry and exit points. You need to make sure. Not a lot of places are like that in Lagos, but if you can, try and find somewhere like that, because you don't want a place where every time to go home is wahala for you.
Yes, facts.
Yeah. Do you have any other points you wanted to
No, not off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, I have a couple of points here, and that's that. See, developers in Lagos, they are a joke. This one, I don't know what I want to call it, a tip or advice. I don't even know what I want to call it, but if you guys are looking for a place, try and look out for old houses. I mean, like houses that were built a long time ago.
Well, no, people are just building cubicles.
See, there was one house we went to that, first of all, they expected us to be the ones to make the cabinets. Here, at least they still put sink and one cabinet. This one, no cabinets at all. They expected us to do that. And then you have houses that don't have hallway. So there's no lobby, there's no corridor.
I have a thing against houses without corridor.
Do you understand? You're just coming like straight. Do you understand? Like from the room, you just open the door straight to your bedtime sitting room. No hallway where the other rooms can be. Even if it's just a little hallway, like I don't know. I feel like there are some little things that are essential for a house that, because of cost saving, the new developers these days, they just overlook all these important things, and it has, obviously it has to do with our system here, our government, because houses should have, like, you know, standards, you know, things that, because I know, like, for example, in schools, you cannot have a school that doesn't have like a field, for example. I know that it's an essential part of building a school. There must be a field.
In Lagos?
Yeah, in Lagos. You have it.
We could get a field from that.
Are you serious? No.
But now they do.
Exactly. So it's one of the requirements actually in Lagos State that you have to have a space for children to play. It's just one of the schools. So I believe that there should be some things like that for houses as well. Like you should have toilets with vents. Our toilet does not have vents.
Those have window.
No window,
Right,
guys. And obviously, like I said earlier, because the house was converted into this space, so I'm guessing they just wanted to put a toilet there and didn't know how to fit in like a window or whatever. But there should be some standards. So basically, developers in Lagos are a joke. So if you're looking for a place, please
get an old house.
Yeah, if you can find an old house that has been in existence since, you would always be better off because the space will be more reasonable.
I remember this house we went to in Ole Estate, the one with the attic.
Guys, that's all we can say. That's all we can say. Oh, and then agents and lawyers are very, very desperate and greedy individuals. You guys, I'm so sorry to say, I'm not saying that they are not useful, they are, but especially the lawyers. I studied law, right? Yes, I don't practice, but I know that law, what do you need? An agreement. This is a standard agreement. Most agreements are just copy and paste, and they're just going to put maybe the details of the house or whatever. That's why somebody wants to collect 20%. Isn't that at Williams Estate? They were going to collect 20% of the rent. Imagine.
No, the guy said 20% of. No, he said 10%. Oh, so it comes out 20%. He said 10% of 2 years' rent.
Imagine.
As per what? Are you my agent for 2 years?
So, like, for me, I'm like, why do you want to collect 500,000 naira because you did a standard contract? Like,
if you tell us 20% once, it makes more sense than telling me 10% for 2 years.
Yeah.
And if that 20% is foolishness.
Exactly. At the end of the day, so for me, I just really feel like those guys are very, very greedy. I'm so sorry to say. If you're an agent and a lawyer out there, I'm so sorry to say, but your colleagues, they are greedy. Please don't do any suicide now or something. I will block your hand. Anyway, but yeah, they are really, really greedy, and it's ridiculous. It's very, very ridiculous. Then I think, what else would I say? There's a lot of tribalism, you guys, especially in
sexism.
Sexism, tribalism. That was actually going to be my last point.
Plenty isn't.
Yes, no.
Discrimination.
I don't think I even mentioned that at all. I didn't mention the whole sexism thing, but there's a lot of tribalism. There was a house that we did not get because Chris is Igbo. Like, they wanted it to be a Yoruba family, and I'm like, really? Like, in 2021.
Oh, sure.
It was crazy. There's a lot of tribalism. Yeah. And then also, guys, this is a very good point. You need to have a very steady income. See, they don't like businessmen. They don't want to know that you have, and they don't like it at all. They feel that, because business is not every time you can guarantee your income. So they really, really like 9 to 5 people. Luckily, Chris and I are actually 9 to 5 people, although we do have our own personal businesses, but primarily we are 9 to 5 people. So we're actually lucky in that regard. And also a company that is even known. Because if you're working in Okoko and Sons,
please don't drag people. Why is Okoko and Sons? Why is it not Adelabu and Children?
Oh yeah, Adelabu and Children. Honestly, like, it's really beneficial for you to have a 9 to 5 and a known company, because sometimes they would not give you a house if they feel that you're not in stable employment, because they don't want any stories of you cannot pay my rent, and people don't really like to have to find tenants every year. So they want somebody that they feel can stay for a long time. They also like new couples, right? They like new couples because they feel that, oh, you're going to be quiet, you're going to be trying to, build a family.
I'm for this one.
That's what they like. So they don't like single people. They like married.
First of all, they don't like single people. Secondly, they don't like single babes.
Worst case scenario, they think that you're going to be an ashawo, you're going to turn their place into a hookup. I swear, honestly, it's so crazy.
I know a couple of my female friends who will probably watch this video. I'm like, I feel you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Even, to be honest, even if you're not married, right? Just go with the guy. Go with a guy. Call him your partner, your whatever. Just because obviously they're not going to ask you for marriage certificates, but like, they just want the idea that, okay, it's a man and a woman that are going to be staying together. That's basically what they.
As guys, we get off a lot. Like, guys, if you're single, they'll still give you this, but as a guy, it's much easier for you to get a house in Lagos.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's actually crazy. So, but yeah, those are the tips. Those are the tips that we have for you based on our experience. I'm pretty sure that there are so many other things. If you guys have any other tips that you can add to this, please put them in the comment section below. I'm sure people would love to see other tips about getting a house in Lagos. And yeah, that was basically our experience. Oh, and one more thing: start early, please, dear. Don't go and say, okay, I want to move out next month, then I'll not start this month. Nah.
It doesn't always work. It'll work for some people, but it doesn't always work.
Especially if you're somebody that is particular about where you want to stay. If you don't really mind, you just want a roof over your head, sure, start 2 weeks before. But if you're looking for a place, especially in a place that is very, very saturated, like Surulere is hot on the market. Please,
it's almost not on the market anymore.
Honestly, a place can go in a week. So if you're somebody that is like really, really interested in getting a particular type of space, you're very particular about what you want to make sure that you start early so that you can take advantage of places and
get into it basically.
Basically. So that's it, guys, for this video. As I mentioned, we are going to come up with other videos about how we ended up improving this place, how it started to look like this. This is just a glimpse of the iceberg. This is a glimpse of the iceberg. And yeah, we're gonna do some more videos where if Chris is around, he'll be there. But if he's not around,
should we start paying me for these cameos?
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on my social if you want to hear from me more regularly. Thanks for watching. Bye.